Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
James Holder, iFall TV, in association with Matt Kensington. With me, I've got none other than Billy the Bomb Long. What's happening, Bill? Are you, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. You all right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's been a little while since we caught up. What's been happening in the world of Bill?
No, nothing, mate. It's been a little while since I fought. I've been unlucky with injuries and stuff. I've had a cut. I've been ill. I've had a wrestle with my missus. She's injured me. No, nothing really. I've had a change in trainers and gyms, as you know, because you're down here now at 5 Star. So yeah, I've had a lot going on, everything but fighting, which is why we're all here. So.
What was the reason for changing gyms? Firstly, let's get out of the way, mate.
Do you know what? I'm not going to get above myself. I've changed trainers. Just me and Jamie Williams had a mutual agreement on a split. It is what it is. It happens sometimes, and you know what? This time is for the best, because I've come here, and Dom and Lenny have got me in a shape of my life, and I'm still 2.5 weeks out till I fight. So you know, I kind of thank them for it. So it's been good. It's you know, a move's been good in this case for me. You know.
2.5 weeks, as you mentioned, away from your fight. You're back in action in Brentwood on the 25th of November. All your new stablemates are on the card as well. So do you feel it was like turning over a new leaf sort of thing?
Do you know what? It's hard. It's like a fight, and it's self-training with these, because they're so young. I'm not on the track, and they're thrashing me, and they're just little babies. So I'm like, I change their nappies, and then I thrash them on the track, and then I'll do the same in the pads. But no, it's all right. It's good. I'm on a sort of similar level with Dom, not on looks, but you know, like on a level with everything else. So it's good. We're both pretty angry, both pretty grumpy. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, understatement. But yeah, I'll worry about Stuart.
He says it's way about the same as him as well.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't want nowhere near him. But yeah, he will pipe up. He'll say sorry for that later. Trust me. I'll get home and he'll give me a message and say sorry. So I won't repeat what he just said. But yeah.
4-0 in the super middleweight division. Such a great division, Bill. Yeah. How far do you want to go in this division, and how ready do you think you are for a step up again in opposition?
Listen, I won't look through anybody. I'm fighting DeGALE on the 25th of November. I won't look past him. I'll get through him first, which I will do. And then after that, listen, there's going to be titles going around my waist next year, 100%. I've been told get through the next few fights, and that's what's going to happen. So, yeah, look, I'll step up. I'm not going to start calling out anybody, because that's stupid. I've had 4 fights, and this will be my 5th coming up. So look, we'll get DeGALE out of the way, and then we'll go from there. But for sure, you'll see me in titles around my waist next year, 100%.
Some good boys in the gym, as you mentioned, the likes of Boy Jones Jr., Sanjeev Singh Sahota, as well as some other good lads as well in the gym. Does it help you having them around?
Do you know what? Look, I picked up on that a minute ago, and I was messing about. But listen, they train so hard, like on the track. It's not just what you see in the boxing gym. Boxing's evolved now. You've got the conditioning. These boys are fit, you know, so that they're younger than me. I'm working double hard, and I've got good sparring down here in Lee Banjo Markham. But you know, they're too light for me to spar, but they're so fit. So every time I'm looking around, I've got someone working harder than me. So it's good, and it is good to see them doing well. You know, you've got Ben fighting for a southern area. I'm sure Sanj will be knocking on the door, because with his, you know, he's got a big singer following. He's a good guy. So yeah, it is good. It's good. It's hard here. It's not easy, you know. It's not easy, but
Brentwood coming up, no doubt. Not too far from Chelmsford to where you reside. So will you have a big following down there for that one?
Yeah, listen, I should have between 300 and 400 people down there. I live about 10 minutes from Brentwood, to be fair. I live in Writtle, little banjo country village. So yeah, it's good. I can't wait. I'm buzzing.
You mentioned Lee Banjo Markham, English champion. He's been in some great scraps, and no doubt it must be good to have, like you mentioned, having him readily available for sparring and stuff.
Yeah, look, I'm sparring the ugly fella on Wednesday, so yeah, it's good to have him ready available. But yeah, so it's good. He's got his English. I'm sure if he wins this, he'll be looking on to do something more in boxing as well. So it's good. I'm buzzing.
How do you think the 168 division stands at the moment in the UK? What sort of fighters do you like watching, and who do you think sort of been avoided, if you like?
Who do I think? There's loads. Anthony Joshua, I think, is a little bit avoided at the minute. But then...
Not 168 though, Bill.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, 168. James DeGALE, I believe. is massively avoided. I think there's more, you know, he's fighting Badu Jack next, and after him I don't see anyone who wants to fight him. I know they're talking about Callum Smith, but I rate James DeGALE, and I've sparred with him. I know you can take nothing away from sparring, but I think he's massively avoided. He's a great fighter as well.
Do you see him beating Badu Jack and unifying the division?
100%, 100%. James DeGALE is a special talent. Everyone I've spoke to, he punches incredibly hard, and people don't realise that. I've felt it a number of times. The kid, them slaps, like them Joe Kawasaki punches, they really hurt. And I think as he steps up against this and his opponents get better and better, you will see how good he really is. So yeah, I think James DeGALE is massively avoided.
If he does come through that, as you mentioned, there's the situation with Callum Smith. He's obviously mandatory, so that in itself will be a massive fight.
Another great puncher in Callum Smith. So we'll see what happens with them two. But I still think James DeGALE is the best super middleweight in the world, 100% in our country. But it's good to have it all in our country at the minute, you know. We've got so many good super middleweights. I'm not forgetting anybody. George Groves, we picked up on Callum Smith. So yeah, it's good. It's probably I'd say the strongest weight division at the minute in the UK for sure.
George Groves in action as well against Goodnick in a couple of weeks. Good fight for Groves.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. He'll come through that. I'm sure. You know, I've sparred with Groves a bit as well, and he's a special guy as well. Just does something, got some little sense going on that no one else has got, and does some special things. Yeah, so we're lucky. We're lucky in England at the minute, aren't we?
Well, listen, I wish you the best of luck for the 25th. I know you're not going to look too far ahead, but hopefully we see you come through that and pushing on for 2017 with some big titles.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, and no doubt you'll see me soon. Thanks for your time, James. Really appreciate it.
Cheers, Bill. Thanks, mate.